Hey everybody, this is Jerichos and welcome back to Freedom Planet. Last time we got to play with Mila a little bit. This time, let's go hunt some achievements. We've got a ton of achievements here, and I'm going to show you how to get a few of them. First thing first, let's pick Lilac, and we're going to go into Dragon Valley. So, let's go in. Now the first thing we're going to do is we get to this gate here, which is operated by the switch. Normally, you have to go get the block and drop it down on it to hold it open. But instead, what you want to do with Lilac is stand here and use your dragon boost up and to the left. If you do it right, you will dash right past it, and you'll get your first achievement. Which, let's show what that is. Lilac, the Switch Skipper. So, let's go back into the level and progress on a little further. And upon entering the fourth and final area, a giant boulder follows you. Now the trick here is you actually need to get it to loop around. So stay in front of it, or if you fall behind, stay close to it. Up until you get to the last time you ramp up, which is this one. Now here, jump over it, let it go ahead, the camera will go funky, and it'll loop around, and it follows you. So we got it to loop. Now, it'll show the achievement earning here in a bit, but first thing first, we need to actually go fight the boss again. Before, I got a couple of the finisher achievements from defeating a boss with one of the specific moves. Well, Lilac's got another move that she needs to use. It's the Rising Slash. It's pressing up while hitting attack, or pressing attack while holding up when you're on the ground. And I want to make sure I hit him with this for the final hit. Wait for him to come out. Alright, one more time. Have to make sure to get that final hit with Rising Slash or it won't count. Oops. There we go. Rising Slash. And we should see those two achievements pop momentarily. Rising Slash finish, and Rolling Stones. That's the one for getting the boulder to roll through. And that takes care of it for this stage. Next, we want to go into Relic Maze. And for this one, yet again, I'm going to pick Lilac. So, let's go in. We have made it to the Eye Golem. Now this boss is behind that first door you have to go through, the purple one where you have to get rid of the wall. What you need to do is drop the block on its head. It'll kill it in one hit. Now we'll progress onward to the next achievement. And here we arrive at the Crystal and the Claw. For this next achievement, you're actually going to avoid fighting the Claw boss entirely. What you do, says Lilac, drop down and use your dragon boost to get up to full speed and run faster than the trucks. Do this and you'll completely bypass it. All you have to do is hop up here, destroy the train engine, and progress onward. So with that, let's go ahead and check we got those two achievements. Claw bypass and push block KO. Now there's one more achievement we're going to get in the Relic Maze. So let's go back in. And down here in the caves area, you'll come across this Bone Golem. Stand on its back and you'll get it to attack itself. Yeah, hit me if you can. Do it 3 times and it destroys itself. Yeah, let's just exit out and show you. All bone, no brain. Now it's time to move on to Fortune Knight. let's check out what happens in this stage. I lied. There's one more achievement in the Relic Maze to get. When you get to the boss room, go all the way to the right, stand precisely here, and if you jump just right, you can take out both his arms in one dragon boost. You need to just right at the start of the battle. And if you do that, go ahead and finish him off. Oops, didn't need to use that move. Okay, come on. Actually, you know what? I wonder, can I just quit out? Yes! Preemptive Strike I! So, there you go. That is the last achievement in the Relic Maze. Now, we're going to move on to Fortune Knight. See you guys there. Okay, after you beat the mid-boss and reach the part that, well, looks like a mall, there's a couple interesting things you can do. First of all, these benches, you can sit on them. Doesn't really do anything, but kind of neat. Also, pointed out to me by one of my viewers, is you can enter the restrooms. Again, doesn't do anything, but if you try to enter the men's restroom, you get kicked out. Also, pay attention. These notes up on the wall here are important for something later. But for now, head over here, and you get a disco ball. Stand in front of it for a bit, and your character dances. In fact, all 3 characters have dances, which I'm showing you now. Pretty fun. So, let's move onward to the next achievement in Fortune Knight. Remember that sequence of notes I told you was going to be important? Well, there are giant keyboards on the floor in a few places in the Fortune Knight stage, just like the movie Big. So, what you need to do is hit them in that exact order, which is 1, 3, 4, 5, 3, 1, 8. Do it correctly, you get a 1-up and some health, so you know you did it right. Let's go ahead and exit out and check those 2 achievements. Disco Fever and Secret Melody. Disco Fever is for dancing with any of the characters, and Secret Melody is for playing on the piano. But we got a special achievement we can do with the boss of this level, so let's jump back in and go see what that is. Alright, we are at the final boss, and we just knocked loose his shield, so that means he's almost dead. You need to make sure one of your allies delivers the finishing blow. If I'm playing as Lilac, it can be Carol or Mila. Mila can actually drop her health pickups on the boss's head and damage him. So, I'm just hoping... There we go! Carol got the final blow! Yeah, take that, Serpy. And for having one of your allies finish it off, you get CPU finish. And apparently I also got Fortune Knight Speedrunner. Wasn't even trying for that. Well, bonus achievement. Anyway, on to the next stage. Alright, we're here in Sky Battalion on the fire ship with Lilac. And we're up against Spade. What you need to do is actually go up to the left.
Come on! Hit me if you can!
Yep, all you need to do is taunt him from up here. And you get the achievement, Ledge Taunt. Simple enough, but you have to do that with Lilac. So let's go back into Sky Battalion and get the next achievement. Alright, we defeated Spade, and we are down here at the first of these cannons. What you need to do is on all 3 ships, destroy the cannons and immediately Dragon Boost straight to the right. This will have you exit the ship and get back to the main ship without using Torque's plane. So you have to do this on all 3 ships and then clear the game. So let's jump ahead and show each of those. And once again, make sure to destroy the top one second, because it makes it much easier to get where you need to go. And on we go to the Earth ship. And on the final one, let's do it one more time. And home free. Now, just beat the boss, and you'll get your achievement. Let's jump ahead.
This is far from over!
Woohoo!
Actually, dude,
That's how it's done.
it is over. And so, because we cleared Sky Battalion without using Torque's plane, we get the achievement Freefaller. Again, you can't just quit, you have to actually clear the stage for this one. And now, on to the next stage. We're jumping ahead a bit to Battle Glacier. Now, we have reached the second area of Battle Glacier. When you do, you'll notice a helicopter comes out. What you do is wait for him, go over to the right, and that's not what I want to do. There we go, drag and boost, straight through him. You have to lead him a little bit, and in doing so, you will have beaten him in one single drag and boost. Do that, you get Boost Perfectionist for taking down a copter in one of those attacks. And now, let's go back in and go all the way to the boss of Battle Glacier. And having arrived at the boss room, what you need to do, stand right here, drag and boost up to the right, make sure you hit his shield, and then come back down to the left, hit it with a regular attack, and you've taken out his shield before the fight begins. Quit, and you'll see Preemptive Strike II. It's for knocking out his shield before his monologue ends, but if you die and start over again, as long as you get it before that screen flashes and the fight begins in earnest, you're good. There's a couple achievements I could get with Mila, but the votes from the poll are in, and it looks like you guys want to see me play Mila's story mode when it comes out next month. So, I'm going to hold off on showing those until I play her adventure mode through. But I've actually got a special cutscene to show you. One that I accidentally skipped when I was playing through Carol's mode. So, let's show that off. Since we're back on the main screen, this will give me an opportunity to go into something I've been meaning to talk about. Once you beat the game, you can select a file again, and if you do, it'll let you pick any stage that you play. So, great way to go back through with adventure mode and see the cutscenes again. Let's go ahead and select Jade Creek, because here's where I accidentally skipped the cutscene. Still love it, so silly.
Huh. So that's why your airships are boat-shaped.
How could Zhao do this?
He must have thought we were all he needed.
We would have been ready if he had told us. No wonder Brevon's gotten away with everything. Our leaders are too brain-dead to pay attention to anything but themselves. Never mind. I don't know.
It's all right. How far is the closest city?
Shang-Tu is just a few miles east. The river should take us there.
Now in Lilac's story, Lilac
We'll
and
give
Mila
that
had a
panda guy an
moment.
update on our situation. The Magister might be able to help.
I hope he believes us.
But in this one,
So, how did you two meet anyway? A green cat and a purple dragon girl seem like a weird mix.
Yeah, we were part of a street gang called the Red Scarves. We used to make crazy money from martial arts tournaments.
Is that where you met Spade?
Yeah, he was cool at first, but things got weird.
Why?
Well, there's lines we don't cross, and he crossed them.
If Spade is Prince Dale's brother, doesn't that make him a prince too?
I guess so. He never talked about it.
Look, everyone! The city!
so yeah, that cutscene was kind of important. Tells a lot of backstory and gives some big hints as to Spade's motivation and what really happened between them. I'm really sad I missed that. Really makes me look forward to playing Spade's adventure mode whenever that comes out. Now, speaking of cutscenes, I've got one more fun thing to show you. They've tossed in an Easter egg in the game where you can sometimes trigger bloopers. And not only did they keep the bloopers in there with hidden triggers, they animated them. It's wonderful. I'll show you the first one. but I'll let you find the rest as you go. What you need to do is when characters are talking, hold the down button and the button that triggers your Dragon Boost Wild Kick. In my case, it's square on the PlayStation controller. So, let's go through this scene.
Huh?
It'll progress as normal, but you'll notice something different this time around after a
Where are
minute.
you going? I have to make sure they're okay. Can't you be Little Miss Hero Pants some other time?
And make sure you're holding down and press square.
Carol, you stupid furball, go take your flea back some other time. I gotta go check on those civilians, because we won't be able to get through the plot if I don't.
I love it!
Fine, I'll go by myself.
It's so silly. It's ridiculous. There's a lot more throughout the game. I'm not going to show them off. I really encourage you as you play through to play through a second time and use the down square method to just see all the hilarious cutscenes. Now that's going to do it for Freedom Planet for a little bit. I'll be taking a short break from the game because the next thing I want to do is play through Mila's Adventure Mode, which is coming out in about a month. So we're going to tackle that when I get back. But in the meantime, I've got something very special coming next week. A brand new series on my channel that will premiere Wednesday next week. So look forward to that. I think you're really going to have a blast with this one. If you've enjoyed this video, please click like and subscribe, and feel free to follow me on Twitter. I'll see you guys next time.